Hello everybody, so our next video in our astrological star signs is Capricorn. Capricorn is all about stability, calmness, maturity and being very sensible. You know, they're very down to earth people, not somebody who's going to take a risk or do things that may be perceived as being silly. They are people that you can rely on and people who you know will look after other people and get the job done. Yeah, they're very pragmatic, very sensible people. People that you can trust, definitely. Not going to run off and take all your money or do something daft. So they're very sensible people. They always take all the facts into account before they make a decision. They're not somebody that's going to just jump in and then think about it afterwards. They are going to look at all the facts and weigh up all the arguments before they make a decision, because they take things very seriously and make sure it's the right decision for them. Having said that, they also are very ambitious people who like to aim high. They're very focused on building a secure future for themselves and their loved ones, and they understand that to do that they have to work hard and be dedicated to what they're doing and reach for the stars. So just because they're sensible doesn't mean that they'll put up with any old rubbish. Yeah, they are very ambitious and they do want to achieve in life. They're quite wise though. You will find that people will go to them for advice, and the advice that they give is always well thought out, and they always consider everyone involved and always try and give you advice that will help you, you know. So they'll find that a lot of people will go to Capricorns, and if they have a problem or an issue, just to talk it out and see what, you know, their advice and what they think. They're very disciplined when they know they've got a job to do. You know, they're not somebody that's gonna skive off work and head down the beach. They're gonna be focused and be disciplined and get the job done about the important things in life. And they understand that because they are so ambitious, but in a sensible kind of way, that they're quite patient. They know that the things they want in life can take time to happen. So they're not somebody that's going to think, well, this is not happening as quickly as I like, so I'm not going to bother. You know, they will stick to it and they'll make sure that they do achieve and they do get the job done, and the rewards will come to them when they're supposed to. So they're very dedicated and very patient in that kind of way. And like I said before, they're not somebody that's going to take mindless risks, because they don't want to jeopardise the security and the stability that they already have. So they're very cautious people. Yeah, they won't, you know, if other their friends or their loved ones want to do, you know, extreme sports or, you know, do something that could be perceived to be a criminal act, even if it's a minor one, they would probably shy away from it, because they don't want to jeopardise anything that they've worked hard for, including their own health. So they are very careful people. On the flip side, as always, we have our more negative qualities. They can be quite pessimistic people. These are people who are going to see the glass as half empty in life and try not to get their hopes up about things. It's just because there's a real feeling of lacking confidence and quite low self-esteem. So although they are ambitious in life and do want to achieve, at the same time they see themselves as underachievers and always feel they could be doing more, that they're not kind of living up to what other people are doing or not, you know, achieving their best. So they're quite critical on themselves, quite harsh. You know, don't need other people to put them down, because they do enough of that on their own. But they can be quite stubborn. So, you know, if somebody is arguing with them or somebody thinks that, you know, they've got a better way of doing things, a Capricorn will dig their heels in because they think that their way is a better way, the right way of doing things. So, you know, like a little mountain goat, which of course goat is the symbol of Capricorn, up on the mountain. You know, they're very kind of dig their heels in and, You know, they're not going to slip off and fall. You know, they know what they're doing, they know where they're going, and their way is the right way. So they can be quite shy at times. They're not very kind of gregarious, loud kind of people. They are good at communicating, but it takes a while for them to open up and trust people. So you'll find that they come across as being quite quiet and quite shy at times. And they can seem to be self-centered to others, simply because they work so hard on their goals and they want to achieve so badly that, you know, to other people it may seem that they're only focused on themselves and they're quite, you know, it's all about me. But it's not really the case. They just want to create that secure, stable future for themselves, and like I say, they are determined, so they're going to get it done. And other things that may seem less important, they're not going to give their time to. They can seem quite detached at times, and will only allow people to get so close, especially if, you know, they don't trust them or don't feel they trust them. So if you've just met a Capricorn, you may find that you don't really know them, and sometimes they may appear a bit kind of aloof, but you have to be patient with them, because if you show that they can trust you, then they will open up. So you have to be patient and give them some time, and just keep being nice and be nice, and they'll realise that it's all good. Finally, they can seem moody, have mood swings. So 1 minute they're really up and happy and everything's wonderful, and the next minute they can seem quite grumpy. So it's quite a swing at times. But, you know, for all qualities that may seem negative, they have incredible positive qualities. And, you know, somebody that's very determined in life, very hardworking, very sensible, and will achieve, because once they set their minds to something, ain't nobody going to stop them, believe me. So yeah, really hardworking, very lovely people. So that's Capricorn. So I will make another video soon. The next one in the list is Aquarius. So I will speak to you soon. Love and light.